I noticed something about this that was kind of crazy because, I mean, of course, I know all the things people have been talking about as well. I've been studying this pretty closely, whether it's the water that's basically evaporating off of it, or that it has its own luminosity source internally, or that, it slightly moved its trajectory a couple of times, that it passed by where there was a signal, this radio signal of wow that came out in 1978. I mean, there's all kinds of weird things, but I looked at also to see if the speed had increased or decreased. And of course, I went and found something on NASA. And you know that the most important number in physics is 137. And it basically is the number that would tell everybody that you understand how to make hydrogen, and that you understand the first light in the universe is hydrogen. And why? Because the electron coupling constant governs it. It's the fine structure constant, the 33rd prime number. And of course, I guess I wasn't totally surprised when I found that NASA announced not long ago that the speed of 3I Atlas is 137,000 miles per hour.
Oh, wow.
And for those people that think, oh, but the mile is arbitrary. No, it's not. You just don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. The mile is not arbitrary. It was not made by mankind. Neither was the meter, neither is the cubit, and neither is time itself. All of these are not arbitrary measures. Consciousness created all of them. They were all used in the construction of the Great Pyramid. I can prove this unequivocally and have. And so when you finally understand that these units of measure were merely discovered by mankind, they were intrinsic to the universe as mathematical constants. Literally, it's 6, the number 6, which is the perfect number because 1 times 2 times 3 equals 6, but 1 plus 2 plus 3 also equals 6. And 6 is the fathom in feet. And when you subtract the Euler number from the number 6, you have the meter. It's literally a math constant. That's what all of this stuff is. And then when you subtract 1 from what is the Euler number, right, then you have the Royal Egyptian cubit, which all of this is unified in one circle with a radius of 1 meter that gives you the number of inches in the cubit, because it's 20.616 feet is the actual circumference of that circle with a radius of 1 meter. And if you cut that into 12 parts, then you have pi over 6 relational to that. And that pi over 6 is exactly that 1/12 of the circumference of the circle is 30 degrees of arc, and that 30 degrees of arc comes out to the Royal Egyptian cubit, and it takes a pendulum swinging with 1 meter length exactly 1 second to swing both directions, so it will swing 86,400 times in that day. The entire mathematics of the metrology, the measurement systems of the foot, meter, and the cubit, and therefore the inch and everything else, and the second of time, is all in one circle with radius of 1 meter. So once we understand this, then you can start to realize, wait, so then 5,280 feet is the mile. Well, guess what? That's also just a frequency of 528 hertz. And the mile is fundamental. So 137,000 miles per hour, the second, the minute, and the foot are all fundamental. And so all of these together make up 137,000 miles per second. And I'll bet you it's probably traveling at exactly 137,000 miles and 36. So it's 137,036. I guarantee you that's what it is. That tells me that it's an intelligent design. It's not just some comet. But I already knew it wasn't because the architect told me it wasn't. So I believe that it's bringing geometry, it's bringing higher consciousness with it, and that we're going through this massive expansion as everyone's starting to remember and awaken. It's almost as if 3I Atlas, by the way, it's also rendezvousing behind the sun with another comet, supposedly, that's just as big. And by the way, the size of 3I Atlas is the size of Manhattan Island, traveling at 137,000 miles per hour. If something like that were to hit planet Earth, it would be game over for Earth altogether. So 137,000 per hour, the size of Manhattan, and it has a mass of 33 billion tons. It's ridiculous big. We've never seen anything even close to this. Not a Oumuamua, not anything. So to me, this is exactly what the architect has said it is, which is a mission to bring higher consciousness to Earth through geometry and DNA.